One bright morning in a small village nestled at the foot of a mountain, Labubu, a little rabbit with soft, snow-white fur, woke up with a big smile on his face. He heard the wind gently whistling, and when he opened his window, he saw an incredible sight. Snow had blanketed the entire village. The snow had fallen the night before, and the world outside his house looked like a magical winter wonderland. Labubu jumped up in excitement. "What a perfect day to play in the snow," he exclaimed. He quickly put on his thick blue coat that his mother had given him, a warm woolen hat, and soft white mittens. With quick steps, he ran outside to the large field in the center of the village. There, his friends were already ready to play. There was Toby, the big and adorable brown bear with a warm hug always ready, Cece, a small and clever black cat, and Ricky, a tiny red bird who loved to sing. They had all gathered in the middle of the field, eager to enjoy the snowy day. "Labubu, come join us," shouted Toby, laughing. "We're going to make a giant snowman." Labubu grinned widely and ran toward his friends. "A giant snowman? That sounds like so much fun," he said. His friends started working together. Toby, being the biggest, began rolling the first large snowball, while Cece and Ricky helped by rolling a second, smaller snowball. Labubu, though small, skillfully rolled the third and smallest snowball. They worked together, laughing and chatting the whole time. With each snowball they rolled, it became bigger and heavier, but they didn't mind. They were full of energy and excitement to create the perfect snowman. After a while, they finally built a huge snowman. Labubu stood proudly beside it. The snowman had a large body made of two big snowballs, with a round head on top. They added two large stones for eyes, a bright orange carrot for a nose, and a wide smile made of two small twigs. Toby, being strong, added an old pair of mittens and a bright red scarf around the snowman's neck. "This snowman is perfect," said Ricky with a proud smile. "We should give him a name." They thought for a moment, then Labubu said, "How about we name him Frosty?" Everyone agreed with the name, and they started taking pictures of Frosty from all angles. They were all so happy with their creation. After finishing with the snowman, they didn't stop there. They began a snowball fight. Cece, quick and agile, tossed small snowballs at Ricky, who swiftly flew out of the way. Toby, with his big and strong body, built a snow fortress in the middle of the field, while Labubu helped create small snow walls for protection. Their laughter echoed throughout the village. Then, Toby had an idea. "Let's make a snow sledding track," he said excitedly. Everyone agreed, and soon they started working together. They dug and smoothed out the snow on a small hill near the forest. After a few hours, they had created a long, smooth sledding track. "Who's going first?" Labubu asked eagerly. Toby, being the biggest and bravest, confidently climbed to the top of the hill and sat on a large sled. "I'll go first," he shouted as he slid down with great speed, zooming like lightning. His friends laughed joyfully as they watched him race down the hill. Next, it was Labubu's turn. Though small, he was very fast. With a little bit of courage, he slid down the hill, laughing loudly as snow flew around him. His friends took turns after him, racing down the smooth track, their faces filled with joy. Every time someone reached the bottom of the hill, they would run back up to go again. As the sun began to set and the snow turned a golden orange, they sat together on a snowbank, tired but full of happiness. They enjoyed hot chocolate prepared by Labubu's mom, sharing stories and laughing about the day. This has been the best day ever, said Labubu with a big smile. Yeah, I feel the same way, Toby replied. We've had so much fun together, and that's what makes today so special. Labubu looked at his friends with affection. The snow has brought us even closer, hasn't it? He said. All of his friends nodded in agreement. They knew that, though the snow would eventually melt and the winter season would pass, the wonderful memories of today would stay with them forever. It was a bond of friendship that had grown even stronger in the cold of the snowy day. And so, they all went back to their homes, their hearts full of happiness and the sweet memories of a perfect day playing in the snow with their true friends.